Are you ready to buckle up and dive into the thrilling world of speed? Today, we're counting down the top 10 fastest cars in the world. But hold on tight. These machines are not just about speed, they're engineering marvels that push the limits of what's possible. And trust me, you won't want to miss the jaw-dropping number one, so make sure to stick around. Kicking off our list at number 10 is the Aston Martin Valkyrie. This, my friends, is a hybrid hypercar that's as much about the journey as it is about the destination. Imagine this. You're nestled in the cockpit, a symphony of carbon fiber, Alcantara, and that unmistakable scent of wealth and ambition swirling around you. The naturally aspirated V12 roars to life, a sound that could wake the dead and make a choir of angels weep with envy. And then you're off, clinging to the tarmac like a cheetah on a gazelle hunt. The Valkyrie isn't just about brute force, though. It's a masterpiece of aerodynamics, sculpted by the gods of downforce themselves. Every curve, every vent, every flick and swag is there for a reason, channeling the air to keep you glued to the road even when you're pushing the limits of physics. But here's the thing about the Valkyrie, it's not just a car, it's an experience. It's the feeling of your heart pounding in your chest as you take a corner at breakneck speed. So while it may not be the absolute fastest car on this list, the Aston Martin Valkyrie is undoubtedly one of the most exhilarating and unforgettable. It's a testament to what happens when brilliant engineering meets breathtaking design. At number 9, we have the McLaren Speedtail, a car that looks like it's been teleported straight from the set of a futuristic sci-fi film. The Speedtail is about so much more than just raw speed. It's about pushing the boundaries of automotive design, about creating a car that's as much a work of art as it is a machine. Just look at it, that sleek teardrop shape, like a silver bullet slicing through the air, the dihedral doors that rise up like the wings of some exotic bird. And that central driving position, because who needs friends when you can have a panoramic view of the road ahead? But the Speedtail isn't just about looks, oh no. Underneath that aerodynamically optimized skin lies a hybrid powertrain that packs a punch. I'm talking about a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine paired with an electric motor, churning out a combined output of 1,035 horsepower. That's enough grunt to propel this futuristic beast from 0 to 186 miles per hour in a mind-boggling 12.8 seconds. The Speedtail is like a rolling showcase of everything that's possible in the world of high-performance cars. Despite all the technology, all the luxury, all the futuristic gizmos, it's still a car that's designed to be driven, to be enjoyed, to be pushed to its limits. So while the McLaren Speedtail may not be the outright fastest car on this list, it's undoubtedly one of the most innovative, one of the most stylish, and one of the most desirable. Now we're talking. At number 8, we have a car that needs no introduction, the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300+. This, my friends, is the car that broke the 300 miles per hour barrier, a feat once thought impossible. 304 miles per hour? Let that sink in for a moment. That's faster than the takeoff speed of some light aircraft. It's the kind of speed that makes your eyes water and your stomach do somersaults. And the Chiron Super Sport 300+ does it with the effortless grace of a cheetah chasing down its prey. But let's not forget, this isn't just some stripped-out, bare-bones speed machine. This is a Bugatti, which means it's also a rolling testament to luxury, craftsmanship, and engineering excellence. Underneath that sleek, aerodynamically optimized exterior lies a monstrous 8-liter quad-turbocharged W16 engine that produces an almost unbelievable 1,600 horsepower. So if you ever get the chance to see a Bugatti Chiron Super Sport 300+ in the flesh, consider yourself lucky. Coming in at number 7 is a car that sounds like it was named by a Swedish metal band, the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute. With a theoretical top speed of 330 miles per hour, the Jesko Absolute isn't just gunning for the title of fastest car in the world. It's aiming to obliterate the competition and rewrite the record books. The Jesko Absolute is so ridiculously fast that it hasn't actually been able to reach its full potential yet. No track on Earth is long enough, and even if there was, finding a driver brave enough to push this beast to its limits would be like finding a needle in a haystack. Underneath that low-slung, wind-cheating bodywork lies a 5-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces a mind-bending 1,600 horsepower on regular old pump gas. But the Jesko Absolute isn't just about brute force. It's also incredibly light, tipping the scales at just over 3,000 pounds. So while the Koenigsegg Jesko Absolute may not have officially claimed the title of world's fastest car just yet, it's definitely a force to be reckoned with. At number 6, we have a car that's as American as apple pie, baseball, and suing someone for looking at you funny. the Hennessy Venom F5. This Texan Titan is aiming for a blistering 311 miles per hour, and if anyone knows a thing or two about going fast in a straight line, it's John Hennessy and his team of speed freaks. Underneath that low-slung, aerodynamically optimized bodywork lies a 6.6-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces a scarcely believable 1,817 horsepower. But the Venom F5 isn't just about brute force. It's also incredibly light, thanks to its carbon fiber construction. In fact, it tips the scales at just under 3,000 pounds, which gives it a power-to-weight ratio that would make a supercomputer overheat. The Venom F5 has been honed and sculpted in the wind tunnel to cheat the air like a master illusionist. So, while the Hennessy Venom F5 may not have the same level of brand recognition as some of its European rivals, it's definitely a car that deserves to be mentioned in the same breath. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gents, because at number 5 we have a car that's shrouded in controversy and shrouded in speed, the SSC Tuatara. This American-built machine has a claimed top speed of 316 miles per hour, a figure that, if true, would make it the undisputed king of speed. Underneath that sleek, aerodynamically optimized bodywork lies a 5.9-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine that produces a whopping 1,750 horsepower. And just like the Hennessy Venom F5, the Tuatara is also incredibly light, thanks to its carbon fiber construction. In fact, it tips the scales at just over 2,800 pounds, which gives it a power-to-weight ratio that would make a physics textbook spontaneously combust. The bodywork is designed to channel air over, under, and around the car with laser-like precision, creating downforce that helps keep it glued to the road even at ludicrous speeds. So while the SSC Tuatara may be the underdog in this race, it's definitely a car that deserves our attention. At number 4, we have a car that's so extreme, so focused, so utterly bonkers, that it makes the rest of the cars on this list look like sensible family sedans, the Bugatti Bolide. This, my friends, is what happens when you give the engineers at Bugatti free rein to create the ultimate track weapon, a car that's designed to obliterate lap times and leave a trail of scorched tarmac in its wake. Now, unlike some of the other cars on this list, the Bolide isn't designed for cruising down the high street or picking up groceries. This thing is built for one thing and one thing only: going fast. Very, very fast. And with a claimed top speed of 310 miles per hour, it's certainly got the grunt to back up its aggressive looks. But the Bolide isn't just about raw speed, it's also incredibly light, thanks to its extensive use of carbon fiber and other lightweight materials. In fact, it tips the scales at just over 2,700 pounds, which is lighter than some sports cars. The Bolide is covered in wings, scoops, and vents that wouldn't look out of place on a fighter jet. But here's the thing about the Bolide. It's not just some soulless track monster, it's also a Bugatti, which means it's got a certain level of luxury and refinement that you won't find in any other race car. Hold on to your horses, petrol heads, because at number 3 we have a car that's here to shake things up, the Rimac Nevera. This Croatian creation is proof that you don't need a screaming V12 or a thumping V8 to achieve mind-bending performance. Nope, all you need is a whole lot of electricity and a healthy disregard for the laws of physics. Now, the Nevera might not have the highest top speed on this list, just 258 miles per hour. But what it lacks in outright velocity, it more than makes up for in acceleration. This thing will rocket you from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a scarcely believable 1.85 seconds. That's right, you heard me correctly, 1.85 seconds. But the Nevera isn't just about straight-line speed, it's also incredibly agile and responsive thanks to its advanced torque vectoring system and all-wheel drive. This thing can corner like it's on rails, and it's got the braking power to match. The Nevera is packed with more gadgets than a Bond car. So, while the Rimac Nevera may not be the fastest car on this list in a straight line, it's definitely one of the most exciting and innovative. Coming in at number 2 is a car that proves that you don't have to sacrifice practicality for performance. The Koenigsegg Gemera. This Swedish stunner is a 4-seater hypercar that can reach a top speed of 248 miles per hour. That's right, you can now take the whole family on a high-speed joyride. Underneath that sleek, aerodynamically optimized bodywork lies a hybrid powertrain that's as innovative as it is powerful. It combines a 2.0-liter 3-cylinder twin-turbocharged engine with 3 electric motors to produce a combined output of 1,700 horsepower. But the Gemera isn't just about brute force. It's also incredibly efficient, thanks to its hybrid powertrain. In fact, it can travel up to 31 miles on electric power alone, which is perfect for those short trips to the shops or for sneaking out of the house without waking the neighbors. The Gemera is packed with all the luxury and technology you'd expect from a Koenigsegg. So while the Koenigsegg Gemera may not be the outright fastest car on this list, it's definitely one of the most versatile and practical. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for, the #1 spot on our list of the fastest cars in the world goes to the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport. Yes, I know, you're probably thinking, didn't we already cover this one? And you'd be right, we did. But while the Chiron Super Sport 300 Plus may have stolen the show with its record-breaking run, the regular Chiron Super Sport is still a force to be reckoned with. This, my friends, is the ultimate expression of luxury and performance. A car that's as at home on a racetrack as it is parked outside a 5-star hotel in Monaco. And with a top speed of 304 miles per hour, it's certainly got the grunt to back up its hefty price tag. The Chiron Super Sport isn't just about brute force. It's also incredibly luxurious, with an interior that's swathed in the finest leather, Alcantara and carbon fiber. So there you have it, the Bugatti Chiron Super Sport, the reigning champion of our list of the fastest cars in the world. If you enjoyed this high-speed countdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more thrilling content, and share this video with your friends. And if you're looking for more about cars, stay tuned for our upcoming videos for more. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay fast and furious.